Ever since I said goodbye to my 9 to 5, it's been me and my dad against the clock. It's our mission to build the best mini bikes in the world, but we have to prove it. So we are heading to the Pull Start Picnic. It's where the best mini bike builders go to prove they have what it takes to be at the top. Will our 1955 Chevy Bel Air custom mini bike win?
All right, next we have the Wild Style, and this one goes to...
It's 5:22. All right, so we're 2.5 hours behind schedule.
Yeah, is that Mantini motors?
Yep, we're working away. We can just paint them when we come back.
Okay, let's just do that then.
Here's the truth. Winning first place for our custom mini bike is a dream, no doubt. But for me, this event was never about winning. I need to prove to him that we can actually do this and that Mantini Motors is the real deal. So, we're not backing out. Not now. Dad, are you ready for this?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Finally hit the point of no return. Here we go. If we don't get to Go Power Sports before they close, I'll be crushed. See that thing down there? That's a gas pedal.
Yeah.
You just gotta push it pretty hard. This is my dad's dream, so we have to get there. Are we almost there?
Yep.
We better go in before it closes, because I think we have like half an hour, so.
Yeah, we better.
We better go in. Everything made it. Let's go. Getting soaked here. 2.5 days on the road for this. You're just
I'm
stunned.
so stunned. Right
You're
now.
so my dad's a little stunned because
I am. I can't believe the amount of stuff they have inside there. I just want it all.
I think my dad would say it was worth it. Especially when we went back outside. All right, Pull Start Picnic Day. Like, we just ran into another person and they're like, oh, I saw your story. You guys are from Canada, right? And we're like, yeah, already trying to make a name for ourselves as the crazy one.
Yeah, we got that right.
Today is the day we find out if we are one of the top dogs. Will we leave here with a trophy or our tails between our legs?
Please make sure to come by and grab your bucket. You gotta have a bucket.
It looks like there's a huge turnout. Lots of cool stuff. What do you think so far?
Yeah, I see a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, anything that inspires you?
Yeah, big tire bike.
There's a lot of cool inspiration here, a lot of great bikes that have been brought out, and Go Power Sports, you're putting on something cool. Hopefully we'll be back every single year, and hopefully we'll eventually win first place in something. So there's a total of, I think, 6 or 7 classes. We got micro right here, and we're gonna go through, see which one we like the best. So this
Okay.
is cars and cameras entry. It's really, really cool. I don't know if it's considered a bike, but what do you think it's considered?
It's cool. It's a nice little four-wheeler.
It's called a carry-on cart, so maybe it's technically a go-kart, but this is what it looks like.
And it fits in a suitcase.
All right, so you think you can build one?
No, I don't think so. He actually sits right on the motor.
Yeah.
Rides around.
We don't have an entry in the mini, or the micro, sorry, but we're gonna take a look and see which one we like the best. There's a lot of really cool builds here. I think I know which one I like. Like, which one do you like the best?
I love this blue one. I love the color. I like the sparkles, and it looks good with that seat. It's a beautiful blue, because blue's my favorite color, and I love how it's the sun sparkles against the flake in it.
I really like this style here, because this right here, it's called a Cafe Racer.
That's it, and it's got the Honda gas tank.
Yeah, this thing is beautiful, beautiful. I like it a lot because it reminds me of a Honda Z50, which I grew up riding. So for me, I really do like this bike a lot. Even though there is a really cool bike right here with a sidecar. Look at that. This is cool. Like, the inside is very well done. Like, this looks like a factory type of sidecar there. I love the gold. Do you see the flywheel, how it's gold? It gives it just that little flair, you know?
Yeah.
I also really like this one right here. So the vintage could mean anything. It could be, it was just an older bike, or perhaps it looks old, And so what we've submitted for this one here is our Chrome Special, our 1986 Chrome Special here. This was a Honda Z50. These things, they only built 3,000 of them. They're very rare, especially in this condition. My dad spent a lot of time polishing it. What do you think is our biggest contender to that bike?
Possible that purple one.
This purple one?
Yeah.
I do think this one also looks very close to the logo of the Pull Start Picnic logo.
Yes.
Like you can literally see it on the bike. Like that logo, it's pretty much this bike, but in a really beautiful pinkish purple color. I think that this bike here potentially has the best chance at beating our Chrome Special.
And I like this one here. It's got the nice wide tire in the back.
A very big wide tire in the
Yeah.
back. We're seeing a lot of these big wide tires
Yeah.
here. So we got to build a bike with that, that's for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right beside the vintage, we got the rat rods now. So let's take a look at what we think is the best rat rod bike of this class. These were both built by the same guy. This one here, for sure, is my definition of what a rat rod should be. You got everything that you need to have a bike running, yet he put 2 motors on it. The frame is just handmade, dual motor, dual exhaust. You got the foot peg here with some diced twisted metal. You got the coolest gas tank, which is a keg. Really cool seat pan here. This is like the clear definition of a rat rod mini bike right here. This bike, same idea. He built it. What do you think this is from?
Those are headers
But from what kind of car?
from a car.
And then he welded on these pipes here?
Yep.
So he literally took headers from a car into the frame, and he made it look like that this was the frame, but I think there is some support underneath it. But again, very clean build. He's got a metal thermos as the gas tank, really cool. Love the seat pan, again, seat. And he also has this really cool rat on top here to really show you that it is a rat rod. And I love that it's a chopper style bike. Like this
Yeah.
is just a really cool bike. But I think out of the two, my favorite for sure is
This one here, yeah.
So as you guys know, we entered in this one too. This was ours, not done. It was supposed to be rusted like that other bike, but this is ours right here. But I think the coolest part, if people notice, was our license plate that says Ontario, so they know we're from Canada. And we have a new addition. We have a brick as our kickstand. Well, what happened? We were driving, and my dad likes to go over every single bump he could find. So in doing so, I think this bike fell in our trailer.
Yes, it did.
And I don't know, maybe it bent the kickstand, whatever it did, it just wasn't working when we took it out of the trailer. So my dad found a brick.
Yes, I did.
You improvised.
And there's another interesting bike, a motor I've never seen before.
Which one?
That one right there.
That one right there?
I've never seen a motor. I don't know what kind of motor that is, but it's the coolest thing.
That is really cool. Oh, build, break, repeat. You got the sprocket on the right side and the chain on the left side, which is really cool.
Never seen a motor like that before.
You have no idea what it could be off of?
No, I've never seen one like that. I wouldn't even know what year that motor is, but I like it.
Now these bikes are drag racing bikes. They're definitely hopped up on a lot of power. They probably are really fast. They're gonna do some racing, I think tomorrow, which is gonna be cool. What's your one winner?
Wow, this is hard because there's 3 of them that I really like. This
Show
blue
them.
one, yeah, nice wide tire.
Big wide tire. You need to have a wide tire, I
Yeah.
think, when you're drag racing.
Yeah.
These are my 3 picks. My dad might have different ones, but I think it's really clear that this is one of the top ones for sure. It's called White Widow. But overall, it's just a very clean look.
Yeah,
Is this one of the ones that you like?
yeah, nice big tire in the back.
We got a belt drive that then goes to the chain.
Yep.
That's another pick for me. And then this one here is beautiful too. This one's a nice build. I love it. The gas tank's in the front here. It's a little smaller than the other ones that we're looking at, but overall, it's a really nice build there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
There's actually 4 plus my dad's 5th one, which is the blue one, that he really likes. So it's really hard. I might not be able to make a decision, but I think it's pretty clear that when it comes to like what's clean, this bike is one of the cleanest bikes out here. That's a nice build, clean build, and it probably goes pretty quick. 100 miles?
All of these.
Holy crap.
I like this one here. I think I'd pick this one.
Even the gas tank's cool. Like,
Beautiful.
this is definitely one of the most beautiful builds at this whole event. Okay, so the next class is wild, and wild is basically whatever your heart desires. So again, this is modeled after my dad's 1955 Chevy Bel Air. This is our submission here for the wild style bikes. I do think we have a good chance, hopefully, fingers crossed.
It'd be nice.
We got this really cool seat that we made here. And if you guys want to see us actually building these bikes, you can check out the playlist on our YouTube channel. Out of these wild bikes, which one do you think has the best chance of beating us?
Well, this is a nice bike too.
These bikes side by side, they're definitely I think the two top bikes in this category. So the one right beside us is definitely a very clean bike.
Yeah.
But is it wild enough? That's the question.
What are they considered wild? I'm not sure.
My dad loves shine, so if you got chrome on your bike, he's gonna like it.
Yeah.
And so this one here, it literally on the back says it says Night Show. We got a little tail there. We got nice chrome front end basically with nice chrome handlebars. It's a cool bike.
Yes, it is.
Is it cooler than our 55 bike?
No.
No, I don't think so. So this one is definitely in that category of wild. Like, what is it? What do they make it out of? And it looks like there's tin foil on the bottom there.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if the goal is to take it off once it's done. It must be a brand new bike.
It's a brand new bike, yeah.
One bike that we have to show, the Chrome Special Look-alike. This is something that Go Power Sports has built, and they use the bike that we brought as inspiration. So it'd be really cool if we actually get these bikes side by side. Again, they built this bike after our bike, which is really cool. Not our bike, but the Chrome Special. So this bike here is a really cool take on the 1986 Honda Z50 Chrome Special. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, and they got the red seat and red handle grips.
Yeah, shout out to the owners of Go Power Sports. I mean, they asked my dad, they wanted to buy the Chrome Special, and my dad's not selling it. So if anybody's interested in buying that, we are not selling it ever. He's gonna give that to me, and it's gonna be passed on through generation and generation. Off-road though, you don't really go for style, you just wanna go for functionality. I had a vision for what I would want to build for the off-road. So what I'm gonna do for next year is I wanna build like a Mad Max style off-road mini bike. This is something where it looks like there's weapons on it. It looks like it's been through the war. It looks like there's tons of dirt caked onto it. Basically, I want it to be Mad Max.
The Riller, see the Riller?
Is that yours?
Yeah, that's my bike right there,
That's
man.
cool. So is that a Baja?
Yes, sir.
That's a Baja Warrior, and then
That's the Riller right there,
That's
man.
the Riller, okay. What's the riddle?
Well, the riddle is I was gonna put it out there on the track bike,
Yeah.
but I said I'm gonna make it off-road.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna get out there this year and I'm gonna dust them, man. They ain't got nothing for the Riller.
But that motor doesn't look stock.
No, sir, it's not stock.
No. Okay.
What is it?
I got some heat in there.
It goes pretty quick?
Yeah.
He made it look like it's a stock Baja, but supposedly this thing will pick up and go. It doesn't look completely stock, obviously. I love the stickers, looks great. I believe that wraps up all of the different classes of bikes that we have here. Now there is one special shout out that I want to show. It is what I'm gonna call the work cart mobile or something. Maybe there's a name. Let me see if they have a proper name on it here. Get out of the bar stool. It's a really cool build here.
You want to know about it?
Yeah, I mean, what would you consider this?
So it is, we call it the Get Out of the Bar Stool. It was built as originally our tribute to alcohol recovery awareness. I'm a recovering alcoholic myself. I got into mini bikes as my hobby to stay sober, and this is the representation, something that I take to some of the recovery meetings and stuff like that we have at our church. Just kind of as an idea for everybody to find a hobby, stay out of those bad old ways and stuff like that. So I actually reached out to some people and said, we were open to donations.
Wow.
And it blew up. My buddy Bobby from Metal Fab Creations built the chassis. We built it in one night.
Wow.
Threw it all together. The only thing original from the old bar stool is the seat.
That's amazing, man. What was your name?
Jack.
Jack, Sam. And this is my dad, Frank.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, we're brand new to the scene. Well, he's been in mini bikes like his whole life. But like I was like, we got to build a YouTube channel. We got to start making our bikes. We got 3 in here. And as much as I'd love for yours to win, I hope ours wins. Ours is the 55 Bel Air.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You know, that we were talking about, that's one of my favorite bikes
No
here.
way.
That thing is tits, man.
I wish it was painted.
Oh,
Man.
we ran out of time.
It's sick. I love it, dude.
Yeah?
I love it.
We were debating, do we bring it? It's not finished. And I was like, well,
Yes.
why not? Who cares? Like,
Yes.
yeah, right?
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, it was good talking to you too. Take care. Nice meeting you. Overall, there's a lot of really cool bikes here, a lot of cool people. We're just gonna hang out. Hopefully one of our bikes win, maybe 2.
Now, even though I'm all smiles on the surface, There's a lot more riding on this than my dad could even know.
Announce the mini bike winners from our judges. All right, next we got our vintage class.
This bike was my dad's dream, and restoring it to its former glory meant everything to him. So I hope he wins.
Our winner, the Kawasaki Coyote from Harley Wrangle.
All right, so we didn't win the vintage class. Two more to go. Two more. Fingers crossed.
All right, next we got the Rat Rod. Whew. I love this name too. Your winner of the Rat Rod is Twinzell, Washington.
All right, this was a tough one. I was optimistic, but I have to give Manuel credit. Twinzell, Washington was one of the best bikes at the show, hands down.
There's your trophy. Say hi to Bernie.
I guess now everything is riding on our 55 Chevy bike.
All right, next we have the Wild Style. And this one goes to Godzilla by John Canoe.
All right, so we didn't win any of them. It's okay. I think we did okay.
That's okay.
It was fun. It was still really cool.
Even though we didn't win, I think the real prize was the time I got to spend with my dad to build this bike. It's always been a dream of his to have a bike that looks like his car, and so the fact that we got to do it together means way more than any trophy.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
When we first started Mantini Motors, we believed that people wanted to buy custom mini bikes. But being here at this event, we realized we were wrong. It was amazing to see the community's passion for modifying their own bikes inspired us to change our direction. Instead of custom bikes, we're now going to focus on building the world's best mini bike frame. Our goal is to provide a blank canvas for people to be able to build their dream bikes. But before we go home, there's one last thing we need to do.
Burnt my ears.
Holy crap.
So our trip has been extended by today. We were invited to come check out the racetrack to see some mini bikes race for the first time. They're doing some big guys right now, and then they'll be doing some mini bikes in a bit. Supposedly they go up to 100 miles per hour, which is ridiculous for a mini bike.
Yeah, it's very fast.
Trying to peak at time between 13 and 15 is what we're averaging these bikes. If you happen to know somebody,
You say 13.
this is just what they're giving me, man. I just work here.
So we just saw the fastest mini bike we've ever seen.
Yeah, that's fast.
Do you think we can build one faster?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe one day, but holy crap, that thing is fast. It just went. Thing with mini bikes, you never know, they could surprise you. They could be quick, they could be old, they could be fancy. Either way, they're cool. Mini bikes are awesome. Yeah, we're gonna head home, head all the way back to Canada. Texas has been great. It's been a great experience. I think we'll be back. No, I know we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
This time we're gonna hopefully win one of the awards, and we'll probably enter in every single class. So anyways, take care, Texas. We'll be back next year.
Yeah.